I know that you've all been wondering what we've been doing over here this week, and we're about to share it with you, and we can't wait for you guys to see it, and we hope that it makes you think, it makes you feel something, it makes you want to get up and do something. That's our intention. One little disclaimer, some of the stuff you're going to see might be a little heavy, so if you feel something that you feel like you need to talk about after this is done, number one, you should talk to your parents. That's your first line of communication. They're your parents. They should help you. And you should be able to communicate with your parents. Number two, talk to a teacher or a guidance counselor. Talk to your friends. But make sure that you get your feelings out. Hopefully, this makes you want to do something similar. It makes you want to stand up. It makes you use your voice and have something to say, right? All right, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce our guest artist, James Duke Mason. He's been here all week working with everybody. And he's going to say a few things before we start.
Now, first of all, I just want to say what an amazing experience this has been for me being here over the last 5 days. I'd never been to the Midwest before. I've been to Chicago once, back when I was 9, but I don't really remember that trip. So this has been totally new for me. And not only that, but coming here and meeting a group of really amazing people. It's been a privilege for me, and I'm kind of sad that I'm leaving, but because also because my high school experience was so different to what what I've seen here. Not that I had a particularly difficult one, but just seeing how special a community this is, it's really had an impact on me. So thanks to all of you for making a difference in my life as well. But so anyway, I think a lot of you probably wondered, why I was kind of relevant to this project, or what the Trailblazer thing I was doing in LA, what that has to do with what's been happening here in Columbus. Well, the reason that the two are connected is because I started a campaign, an online campaign, basically to encourage entertainers, actors, actresses, musicians in Hollywood, trying to get them to come out, as gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender. Get the ones who are closeted to come out and serve as role models to the young LGBT generation, and give those youth a voice. When at a time when they really don't have a voice, many of them at least. So the reason that campaign is relevant to what we're doing here is because the Trailblazer campaign was my way of making a difference. It was an issue that I cared about because I'm an actor, I'm openly gay, and I live in Hollywood. So that was my issue. And then also, using YouTube and the internet, that was my medium in order to get my message out there. But so this, what we've been doing here is kind of an evolution of that. This is, a different Trailblazer campaign, a different Trailblazer project. And the idea with this project is that every person, every student, every young person has a voice, and should use that voice and use that talent, whatever talent they may have, whether it's dancing, acting, filmmaking, whatever it may be, use that voice to speak out on an issue they care about. Because the fact is, no matter what anybody may tell you, you can make a difference. I know it sounds corny, I know it sounds cliche, but the fact is that cynicism doesn't get you anywhere, and fear doesn't get you anywhere. What gets you somewhere is having courage, is having idealism, having hope. Those are the things that are going to create change. And the Trailblazer campaign, while it may be a very small campaign at this point, just in the last few months has gotten thousands upon thousands of views on YouTube, has gotten relatively successful entertainers in Hollywood to join the cause and speak out on this issue. And I think it's helped to broaden the dialogue. So if it can be done there, if I could do it, then anyone can do it. And I think that's the point, that whether your issue is hunger, whether it's women's rights, whether it's gay rights, whether it's just kids being bullied in school, change can happen. And everyone can be a trailblazer. And that's what this is about. So without further ado, I give you the Trailblazer Project. Thank you.